This is another very important product. It's the memory and brain for many of us, like myself. I'm acutely aware of how important this is. Well, today is the very first time we have ever, think about this, in all the years that Andrew has been with us, for how many now, Andrew? 22, 21? Long time. But anyway, this is the first time we've ever done a Today Special on the memory and brain. And I want to immediately take you over here. And oh, I should share with you, 10,000 of these have been spoken for, including, I know one of those, and the 480 was mine, the 30. The 60 capsules, the 120, the 240, and then this 480, you're going, well, I haven't seen that. Nope, no one has seen it. We have never, ever done the 480 capsules before, which, even if you look at just the comparison of the last two, 240 for $69.90, where we haven't even doubled it. You're getting double the amount in the 480. You would expect to be paying, what, like $130? No, you're paying $99.90 today. Andrew, tell me about this, because I know certainly in my life here of over 38 and a half years, I'm like, okay, this mind needs to keep working, right? I'm trying to consume information. I need that mental acuity, and I need to remember, and I feel like as I age, some of this is kind of starting to slip away a little bit.
Well, and hopefully I successfully communicate this and position this in an appropriate and respectful fashion. I think a lot of the supplements on the market that discuss memory, concentration, mental acuity, especially that one you hear on the radio and TV constantly, that has some strange ingredient from squid, that it's a strange ingredient from squid. I'm not aware of any real peer-reviewed science whatsoever that talks about how it provides its supposedly miraculous benefits. But when we talk about the brain, you can't look at these ingredients like drugs and look at it as some magical drug that's specifically delivering some magical benefit to your brain. What we need to look at is we need to look at our brain. And I often talk about the brain because when we talk about omega-3s, of course, 2/3 of the dry weight of our brain is omega-3 fats. So you need to make sure you're getting either that cold water fish or omega-3s. That's foundational to the very structure of our brain. Same with our eyes. But when we talk about our brain is very unique. One of the most unique attributes of our brain, certainly our brain is what distinguishes us from all other animals, living things on the planet, the faculties we possess for memory, for communication, for language, whether it's written language, spoken language, our ability to communicate, to remember, to process information. There's no other animal on the planet that even comes close. Our brain comes with all sorts of other things we're capable of doing which are not so positive. But let's focus on the positive attributes of our brain and trying to retain those positive attributes. And as we get older, just like every other organ and system in our body, without exception, they do not function as well as we get older. And the way we look at each of those organs, we look at their structure, we look at how that structure relates to their function, and we try to support that structure and function. With the brain, it's no exception. And the most unique attribute of the brain, beyond how it defines us in terms of the most unique animal on this planet, our brain requires an uninterrupted supply of energy. And it requires that supply of energy at a level higher than every other tissue or organ in our body. We think of our hearts as working hard constantly. Our brain consumes more energy pound for pound than any other organ or system in our body. So in order for our brain to function at its very best, to maintain itself well, to repair itself at night, it needs to have that supply of energy supported. It needs to make sure that it has an uninterrupted supply of oxygen, of nutrition, and something called acetyl L-carnitine, which supports the synthesis of acetylcholine, which is the principal neurotransmitter in the brain. So the way this product is designed, it's designed to be comprehensive. It's designed to give a number of ingredients that support the various structural limitations of our brain. Later this afternoon, we'll have a video that I'm talking to Dr. Daniel Amen, who Dr. Daniel Amen is he's probably looked at more brains than any other person on the planet. Probably looked at close to 100,000 brain scans. And one thing he said to me is, all things being equal, in terms of how we have the best and the healthiest aging brain, is to make sure that brain is well perfused. And what does it mean? Well, perfused means it has a good blood supply, that we're getting it the nourishment it needs, the oxygen, the nutrients, we're carrying away waste products. What's one of the best ways to make sure that our brain is well perfused? We stay active, we exercise. The moment I leave here, I'm going to exercise. To the extent we can, we should all exercise. Get our heart rate elevated to make sure that we're perfusing all the tissues in our body, especially our brain. One of the worst attributes of our brain is one of the best attributes of our brain when we're younger. When we're younger and a little wilder and crazier, our brain is isolated, and that isolation protects it. As we get older, that isolation of our brain limits the availability of that perfusion, that oxygen, those nutrients, the carrying over waste products. So again, what this product is designed to do, it gives you over 15 different ingredients designed to support those structural limitations, including the requirement of that uninterrupted supply and abundant supply of energy, larger than any other organ in our body. Also, to make sure the oxygen and nutrients, the circulation to our brain is going to be abundantly supplied and the waste products readily carried away. That's what the ingredients in this product are designed to do, whether it's the proper standardization of Ginkgo Biloba, which I've had a Ginkgo product for over 30 years. I still have a very popular Ginkgo product, but you get all the benefits of our Ginkgo product in this product. You also get Vinpocetine, you get Huperzine, you get Bacopa. You're also getting, as I said, 500 milligrams to start with of Acetyl L-carnitine, which is, the price alone is justified just for the 500 milligrams of Acetyl L-carnitine. So again, this is not a drug or magical product, notwithstanding what other folks might say about these sorts of supplements. What it does, it takes a careful look at how our brain works, and it supports the structural limitations that all of our brains suffer from as we age. It's just the natural aging process, and this is designed to help us contend better with that natural aging process.
And you know, for anyone who's shopping for the very first time, and again, you're looking at all the options, that 480, which we've never done before, so this is the day to grab it in the 480. But keep in mind that everything, all of the capsules that you're receiving from Andrew are in very small, easy to swallow capsules. I mean, these capsules, by the way, I mean, guaranteed gentle, even to the most sensitive stomachs. And I just wanted to open one up so you can just take a look at it. And I love when we do this, Andrew, because you really just get to see the beauty of just all of the amazing natural ingredients that are in each and every one.
Well, and what you see there is a product that is unique in the fact that it's made without additives. I could show you a list here of all the ingredients in that product, and it's comprehensive, and there's nothing else in there. You can't say that about other nutritional supplements. There's always lubricants and flowing agents. So first and foremost is 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine. That's supporting the uninterrupted supply of energy that our brain requires. Also, vitamin D3. Hopefully you take a separate multivitamin or a separate vitamin D supplement, but in case you don't, we make sure you get some vitamin D3. Also, Bacopa, Ginkgo, curcumin, and Ginkgo properly standardized. That 24% GFG means ginkgo flavone glycosides, 6% TL, that means 6% terpene lactones. Most Ginkgo on the market is not being very faithful and religious about standardization, and without standardization, there's no benefits. Our CurcuminPhospholipid Complex, our Panax ginseng standardized for 20% ginsenosides. Our Vinpocetine, the standardized Vinpocetine, standardized Huperzine, a full BComplex with our unique 5-MTHF, with our protected methyl B12 as well. A little bit of vitamin C. So you're getting a formula that is designed to be comprehensive, because making sure that your brain has the tools to sort of push back a wee bit on that aging process is all about looking at how our brain functions. What are the key opportunities, sort of the key levers we could push in terms of pushing back that aging process? And that's how this formula is designed. And looking at the science, the clinical science, the ingredient you see in that product made from squid whatever, I'm not sure if it's squid ink or just from the squid period, the reason why that ingredient isn't in this product is because there's no science to support its being here. That the ingredients in this product, the thing that puts them in this product is the science, is the research support, and that's how this formula is put together.
And that's why we love you so much, Andrew, and because of all of us here, we want to learn. I want to know what I'm putting in my body, and I want to know that if I am taking a supplement to enhance the performance of my brain, I want to know that it's the best. By the way, I have to also mention, love the new caps, right? The little flip cap is fabulous. But we do have a clock that is already up on the screen, again, just to show you all of the phenomenal amount. I mean, you're saving in each one. The fact that we've extended that return policy, not for 30 days now, but you have to the end of January. We are in our holiday return policy. So I really encourage you to get it home. If you want the best value, go for that $4.80. But big customer pick. So we'd love to read some of the reviews, and I think you have some with you too, right, Andrew?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Because we're in our little mini studio here, we've got reviews. So and there's just, again, an abundance of reviews. This is a product you'd assume would be very critically reviewed because it's an important area for all of us. When you look at the reviews here, about 80% of the reviews are 5-star reviews, and you get up to over 90% when you look at positive reviews. But if we look to the chart here, yes, it works. Memory and Brain with Acetyl L-carnitine works. I'm one of the sharpest employees at work. My boss is amazed at how my coworkers, who are younger than me, seem to forget so many things very quickly. Not this girl. Thanks to this product, I will not give it up unless Andrew stops making it. No plan to do that. I always print information that Andrew provides and check with my doctor for advice. Always a great idea. All 3 of my doctors have encouraged me to continue with my choices of products. My gynecologist, eye doctor, and primary care physicians. It can't get any better than that. I am ever so grateful. Thanks, Andrew and HSN. Hola, from Nancy in AR is Arkansas? Yes, Arkansas. I believe Arkansas. Always AK is Alaska, AZ is Arizona.
Arizona, right.
Yep. Fog lifter. I take many of Andrew's products and decided that I would try this as my memory and recall were receding quickly. I took these and felt the difference immediately. It's like the clouds lifted and the sun came out for the first time in a very long time. I have much greater focus and concentration and feel like a new person. I had ordered the 60 capsules just to try them, but I went to the phone and ordered the large size as I never want to be without them. And again, because it's now September, this comes with a money-back guarantee, the same with the collagen peptides, all the way to the end of January. 4.5-month money-back guarantee, a great opportunity to experience the benefit or to send it back. No more foggy brain in the afternoons. This product is perfect for anyone who is busy, has 5 things going on at once, I think all of us do, and who seems to get that foggy, tired brain in the afternoons. I take 1 in the morning, then another around lunchtime. I am clear-headed for the entire day. Thank you for such a great product. Super supplement. My husband and I both enjoy the benefits of Andrew's Memory and Brain with Acetyl L-carnitine. It is particularly effective for maintaining focus and retention of details in our demanding jobs. He actually requested that I reorder Memory and Brain. He is an independent contractor for wall coverings, painting, and I'm a teacher. Memory and Brain also mitigates the effects of aging in terms of supporting mental acuity. Thanks so much, Andrew, from Nan in Nevada. And again, there's the aging process affects all of us. Right. It certainly, as I always say, beats the alternative, but aging is not for the faint of heart. What I often say is my products are not, they're not to treat any disease. Of course, this isn't to treat a disease like senile dementia or Alzheimer's disease or anything like that. But to the extent we are all going to be affected by aging. Right. We know that all the systems and organs in our body change with the passage of time. That, as I say, beats the alternatives. It's always, we should be grateful that we still get to be here. But I think that gratitude should come with a way for us to say thank you to our body and perhaps provide the tools to our bodies that allows our body to deal with that aging, that inevitable aging process more gracefully. Right. And to the extent any product should only be kept and only be reordered if it works, I think it's always great this time of year. I've always encouraged HSN to do this year-round because the return rate on my product is so low, the lowest of any products at HSN. I'd be happy if we had a 4-month money-back guarantee all the time, not just this time of year. But now you get to experience these products. You get to experience it not just for 1 month to see if it works, but 4 months, over 4 months to see if it works.
And you know what, Andrew, too, I thought about is that, listen, we are living longer, we are working longer than we ever worked before, so it is so important, right? And for all of us out there, like I said, that was the first thing I did this morning when I got here. It's on its way to my home, and check out all of the amazing options that you have today. First time ever as a Today Special on the Memory and Brain, and we've never done, so the only time, grab it, that 480 size as well. But we're gonna move right on into, will speak to myself. I have taken the healthy